you had a look, the mohawk, the bright lipstick, and you got in and you got out. Do you think people give you the respect?
No, they don't.
What did your mother think when you told her you were dating Gucci Man?
Same thing. At first, she was like, "Girl, like, is this what you want to do?" And I'm like, "You gotta meet him. He's a nice guy." And I took him to her house, and we went to the strip club that night. I was just living, honey. I wanted to be a stylist. I didn't want to be a video girl because I came up from a good parent, and in my mind, a video girl was considered a hoe, right? Because that's how the industry make you feel. People don't want to talk about my dad to me because they feel like I'm gonna get sad, but I don't. Like, God took my dad to give me a better life, and all his business skills, I got it. He was on the news. He was wanted. He was fucking
Not
wanted.
Gucci, America's Most Wanted child.
And I said, "Oh shit!" He was like, "Babe, I gotta turn myself in."
She's here! Hey, boo!
Hey, Carla!
You better be! Look at that! So I say, look, I mean, you know, so I'm blinded, honey!
Stop it! Stop it!
I'm blinded by the bling!
You're crazy!
Yes, honey, she's cute. This a gift?
No, that's
No?
not. It's for
You got like 100 of them.
I mean, but I still need the white one.
We will keep her right here, honey.
Yeah, she's cute or whatever.
How are you, baby?
I'm good. How are you?
We are in beautiful Miami.
Yes, we are on the fabulous yacht.
The fabulous yacht. Only the best for Mrs. Davis.
That's right.
Where's Gucci, honey?
He is home.
Oh, doing what? Watching the kids?
Nah, he chilling. He chilling. I was getting ready. He said, "My wife looks so beautiful. She leaving me there." I said, "I'll be right back."
You'll be right back.
I'll be right back. Baby.
Unless you want to go to Tootsie's tonight.
No.
No?
I can't go to the strip club without my man. No.
So all of the singles and dollars that I bought, I can't.
I don't go out without my husband.
No? Is that why I need a husband?
Yes, you do.
What type of man? Okay, so I got my earrings.
Yes, I love him.
So Keysha told me to get earrings.
I did. I want you to make this black, though.
I
do.
She wants me to dye my beard all black.
I do. Like, you look so young with a black pepper beard.
Yes, I know.
No, we need a black beard, baby.
What type of man do you see me with?
I want you with a sophisticated, quiet guy. You're too much to have somebody like you. No, seriously.
I'm listening.
Opposites attract. Like,
Yes.
a lot of people don't know. I'm a lot. Gucci's the calm one.
He is. He really is.
And you're a lot.
I am.
So you need a calm one. Can you imagine dating you?
No, I'm going to be annoyed.
It won't work.
It won't work at all.
So you need a calm. Hey, honey, how are you today?
A pretty boy or what you see?
A suit.
A suit.
A nice businessman.
A businessman.
Yeah, with a button-down shirt.
Okay.
With the money.
With the money.
With the money.
So do I need to be like?
No, you're perfect.
Okay.
I just need the beard black.
Okay, fine.
That's it. I don't see nothing. Everything else is perfect. The body is in shape. You're in the
Thank
gym.
you.
You're doing good.
Thank
Haircut
you.
looks good. Earrings.
Yeah, earrings.
Teeth. Everything.
Teeth is
skin.
good. Okay.
I love
Skin is
everything.
good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
We just got to work on the man
The man and the black beard.
and the black beard.
Because I don't want the black pepper gives 10 more age on you, but your
Okay.
face is young.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
Okay. Is there any man that you know that'll be good for me? Do you know any in your Rolodex?
No, I don't. My phone is very boring. No one very boring.
You are KEYSHIA KAOIR Davis.
Nobody has my number.
All the gays love you. Do you know that? Do you know the gays love you?
I do. But on Instagram, they don't have my number. My husband ain't going for that. Who the hell calling your husband? Gay or not, bitch. Have some respect.
That's why I be like texting you. Okay, so I'm gonna work on dyeing the beard. I got
Yes.
the earrings.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna work on finding the man.
Yes.
Okay.
So you want to settle down or you want to keep being a player?
I want to settle down.
You ready
I
now?
do. I'm not. I don't want to.
Kids?
We'll see. But I'm a one-man man.
I get it. It works though. You get tired of being a player.
Yeah, I'm not into all that. I'm
And
too old.
nighttime.
I look at you and Gucci, and you two are each other's soulmates, and
We
I
are.
want that.
You can have it.
Yeah.
You have most attractive thing about a partner is having your own.
Yeah.
No matter how handsome you are, cute you are,
Yeah.
you a bum, don't nobody got time.
Yeah.
You just get hit and quit it, you next.
And maybe I ain't trying to do all that. I want
Oh.
I want the gay male version of KEYSHIA KAOIR Davis.
You can find
I
that.
want a bad bitch. I want somebody who is good looking.
Yes.
I want somebody who is good with money.
You can find
I want
that.
somebody that pours into me
You can find that.
and helps me build and 10x what I got.
You can find that. That's what you want. That's what makes a marriage, a relationship. That's what you want. And you will get it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
But I want to say this. And you know this about me, and I've said this to you before, but I want the world to know this. You do know that you are one of my business role models.
I do know that.
You do know that.
Because you tell me that.
I've always told you
Yes.
that. And you're very smart.
Thank you.
And you get business.
I do.
And one thing about you, I know so many wealthy people. I know so many successful people. I'm friends with, some of the most diverse portfolio having people. You are by far top 2 of the smartest business people I've ever met. Before we get into how you accumulated all of this wealth for yourself, being a self-made woman,
Yes.
because we'll get into the fact that no one made you.
Nope.
You're self-made. You are from Jamaica.
I am.
Like, talk to me about, who was KEYSHIA in Jamaica? Like, did you have all this pizzazz, all of this, did you know, I'm that bitch.
I always felt like I was that bitch, but I was that little girl growing up down the lane with no shoes on. That was me. I don't want to say I came from nothing because my dad was always a businessman and he was successful. But my family next door, they didn't have much, and I wanted to be with them with no shoes on, running down the lane on the rocks. But I kind of love that lifestyle because that's who I am.
What was life like for you back then to where you knew that, okay, my surroundings may not look like the life that I want, but you always knew you was destined for greatness?
My dad. My dad was a very successful businessman, and because of that, he was killed. So I always looked at him and admired him, although I was very young, because I remember all the way back till I was 6. I don't remember prior to that. So when I was 6, I remember everything, him coming home from work, him having the money, and I'm like, hey, can I have a bicycle? He's like, go get the money in the drawer. You know what I'm saying? So I always was able to get whatever I wanted.
And what was that like for you when your father passed away? Did it forever just change you?
It did, and we immediately came to America after he died. So if his funeral was today, we left tomorrow and came to America. Yeah. So then I had to think about the life in Jamaica, the life in America, and just like damn, what do you want to do? But I think I was born with it, his business skills and stuff, it was embedded in me because everything I've done and experienced, I didn't go to college for that. It's something I was born with.
And your father got killed and murdered by people who was jealous of him. And was it his business partners?
No, it's just people that was jealous. Definitely not business partners. I don't even know who did it back then.
Wait, till this day, your father's murder is unsolved.
No, it's solved. They went to prison, but me as a child didn't know who they were. But now that I'm older, people call me and tell me hey, people even call me hey, we know who murdered your father. Do you want revenge? And I said, no, I don't want any blood on my hands. Let God deal with them. And they're dead now.
Wow.
Yeah.
How old were you when you came to Florida?
So no, when my dad died, we went to Canada. So no one's ever known this because I didn't get in too many details. So when he died, we went to Canada to be with his sister. And then we lived in Canada for about a year. Then we came to Florida.
How old were you?
When I came to Florida, I was 10.
You were 10.
Yeah.
And then being in Florida, was it a culture shock from you being living in Jamaica all those years?
It was kind of different because we weren't used to the lifestyle. And we didn't have much. My mom moved with all the money my dad had, but we didn't understand America, so it was very hard. We would walk to the grocery store, walk back because she didn't have a car. And then my mom went to nursing school, so it was very different for us because in Jamaica, I went to private school. We were uppity up. And now you're in America, you're walking to the grocery store, you're riding a bike to school. It was very strange for us, but I adapted. I didn't like it. I wanted to go back home, but our dad wasn't there, so I just had to stay here. But in my heart, I felt like God took him to give us a better life. Yeah.
Because it was his junior brother.
I had two brothers. And my older brother, when he was 7, so when I was 10, he was 12. So when he was 17, he got killed. He got shot in the head, skipping school, so he died. So it was like so much for the family. Like, damn, what, your dad died, you come to America, and your brother died. It was so much, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
So where did this ambition come from for you? Because when you got started in the industry, how did that come about? Like doing music videos and stuff.
So I remember I wanted to be a stylist. I didn't want to be a video girl because I came up from a good parent, and in my mind, a video girl was considered a hoe, right? Because that's how the industry make you feel. So I didn't want to be a video girl. I always wanted to be a stylist. So somebody called me and was like, hey, Timbaland and Drake looking for a video model to do this role. And I was like, I don't want to do it. I can't twerk in a thong. My mom is going to kill me. So they was like, no. It's an acting role. And at that time, I was taking acting classes in Miami. Because I'm like, I got to do something with myself.
Yeah.
So I knew how to present a monologue. So when they called me, first of all, the video was 2 days. They called me day 1, I didn't show up. I did not, because I'm like, I can't do it. Day 2, they was like, we still haven't found our girl. Can you please do it? And I was like, all right, let me come down. So I drove down. It was like 45 minutes from my house. And when I did my monologue and my acting role, they called me. I was like, Timbaland loves you. You got to do this. And then I had my mohawk. And they were like, this is something different. You know, it's not the typical Spanish girl that does the videos. You're black, but you're exotic.
Right.
And I'm like, okay. So then it was like, he want to meet you. So after that, I'm like, all right, I'll meet him. So when I met with Timbaland, he was like, oh my God, you're perfect for this. You're exotic. You're beautiful. We're shooting tomorrow. And I'm like, oh shit. So I just did it. And honestly, it was the best decision of my life.
What was it like just being on set? We're talking about Timbaland and Drake.
Yeah.
So were you like nervous? Because you never strike me as somebody being nervous. Did you just show up and like?
I was not nervous. I had a stylist. I had hair. I had makeup. And I went with my mohawk done, my makeup done, and my outfit done. And I was like, because I felt like I knew better than they did, you know? So I'm like, I don't want anybody to touch my hair. This is my signature look, so they didn't. They kind of like went over my makeup a bit, and I wore my clothes from my suitcase. I did.
And the rest is history.
It is.
And you have done how many music videos?
Not a lot, but every video I've done, I've always been the main girl. Like, I've had my trailer. Like, I was treated as an artist, not a video girl.
Was it? But what we hear now about the video vixen days was a lot of misogyny, the men being inappropriate.
No.
Was that ever your experience?
I've never experienced that because I always carried myself as if I'm at work. I never carried myself like I'm here to meet you and slut myself out, because that was what it was been told, right? And I didn't want to do videos for that reason. So I always told myself, girl, you just going to work. And I kept it very professional with all the artists.
Gucci Mane saw the music video.
Yes.
Which one was it?
He was in prison, and I was on the cover of a magazine. And he then called Amina, which was his assistant. And he was like, hey, I got to meet this Keysha Dior girl. Do you know her? And Amina was like, I don't know her, but I'll find her for you. So they called me. They was like, hey, Gucci's doing this video. He wants to meet you in Atlanta tomorrow. So I Googled him, and I was like, oh my God, this guy's a gangster. I don't want to be bothered with this, you know? So then I told myself again, it's work. Just go and be professional. And that's what I did. Met him. Guy was the total opposite of what I read.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, you're so nice. You're so different, you know? And the rest was history, honey. Ugh.
But were you, because the thing is this, you have the video experience, right? You also said like you're there to work.
Yeah.
So when he asked you out on a date, like, was there a part of you that was like, maybe I shouldn't do this?
Yes.
Yeah. Did
It
you
was.
say yes immediately, or did you let him wait?
I kind of played. So I went to the set, and the video, so I did the video. Everything was done. We had dinner. I went to my room. He went wherever. The next day, he was like, hey, you still here? And I was like, yeah. He was like, I got another video. He was like, I'll pay you. I was like, okay, I'll stay. So we did another video. Charlie was in the hood with a out. It was a and I was like, damn, my mama gonna kill me. What is you doing? So after that, I'm like, oh my God, this is too much. Then, and he was very persistent because I was like, no, I'm going home. And he was like, nah, I'm going on tour. Can you go with me? I was like, no, I gotta go home. So I went home and came back and went on tour with him.
You went on tour?
I sure did. In the back, behind the scenes, child, I sure did.
What was it? Love at first sight for you? Or
It was. It was because honestly, I'm fresh in the industry, so everybody's after me. But when I went out with Gucci, it was so different. And I went home and I called Erica, and Erica's my best friend, and I'm like, this guy is different. And she was like, I don't know about him. He a gangster. But I said, Erica, he held my hand. He courted me. He was so stern and protective over me, and it made me feel good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, he's the only one that courted me like this and showed me off in front of his friends.
Because this the thing. When you are like a gangster rapper, in terms of what the world perceives,
You hide your girl.
you hide your girl.
He didn't do it.
He didn't hide you.
Nope. And I was like his first real relationship. He told me that. He was like, of course I got hoes I mess with, but you're my first girlfriend. And I was like, oh. And he was like, you want to hear my song? Like, he would play music for me. He took me to dinner. He held my hand. He opened the car door. And I was like, man, this is different.
Yeah.
It was different. But he kept getting in so much trouble. I got a story to tell you.
What happened, girl?
He was on the news. He was wanted.
Ah!
He was fucking
Not
wanted.
Gucci, America's Most Wanted child.
And I said, oh, shit. He was like, babe, I got to turn myself in. But, you know, I'm like, all right, time to be a gangster girlfriend. So we went to a ghetto hotel. I left him in the car, and I went in with a disguise and rented a room for us and went in through the back door. Because we weren't ready to turn ourselves in yet.
Not we.
We, bitch.
Right, you like we was together.
We in this together. And then we went to his lawyer like 1 o'clock that night. Lawyer's like, you got to turn yourself in. And the lawyer's like, who is she? Like, do you trust? He was like, this is my girl. And he turned himself in the next day.
And how long was he gone after he turned himself in?
Was that the first arrest or the second? No, he wasn't gone long.
Wasn't gone long.
No, so he did a 3-year bid in our relationship that everybody knows about. So that one he probably did a couple of months.
When he was there for a couple of months, you were like faithful, that's my man. Like, were you writing him letters and stuff?
No, it was short. And at that time, the relationship was so new. I'm like, I don't know about this guy. Like, he's in trouble. You know, I still held it down, though, because I'm still unsure. It's new.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he came out, like, I went to get him. I remember now. He had a Dodge Charger, a red one. And he was like, I got bond, come get me. I pulled up in that Charger with a headband on my head, bitch. I went to pick my man up from the jail. I did. I went and got his ass and bonded him out, honey. By myself, no security, just
By
me.
yourself?
Sure did.
What did your mother think when you told her you were dating Gucci Man?
Same thing. At first, she was like, girl, like, is this what you want to do? And I'm like, you got to meet him. He's a nice guy. And I took him to her house, and we went to the strip club that night. I was just living, honey.
You was in love.
I was in love, and I was a dumb-ass chick. But I came from Jamaica. Like, I experienced certain things, so I kind of, like, understood dating a bad boy, basically.
When you look at Gucci Man as you were dating him, were there things that reminded you of your father?
Yes.
And him?
So Gucci's birthday is February 12th. My dad's birthday is February 11th. They're both dark-skinned. They both have these beautiful white teeth. They're both cocky. They have the same personality. And it reminded me so much of my dad. And Gucci, one thing I loved about him, even till this day, I've never dated a guy that had so much respect for me and put me on a pedestal. Like, no one was allowed to mess with me. Like, he guarded me, like protected me kind of. And he still does that now. And that, honestly, that's what drew me to him. Because, again, I was new in the industry. Everybody wanted to date me. And I'm like, who do I date? What do I do? Who do I choose? Who is real? And he was the realest one.
Do you feel like your father sent you Gucci?
Yeah. People think I get sad when I talk about my dad, but I don't. I feel like people don't want to talk about my dad to me because they feel like I'm gonna get sad, but I don't. Like, God took my dad to give me a better life, and all his business skills, I got it.
Yeah.
My dad didn't go to school for any of this. He would sell one cigarette for 30 cents until he like owned a part of the cigarette company and had employees and all of that. And me growing up in Jamaica, seeing that he ordered a Mercedes Benz from England. So I got, and I'm the only child that got all of that from him naturally.
Were there stuff that your dad like spoke to you about when
No.
It just.
It was natural, and I was his favorite. So he would come home from work and he's like, "My daughter, come take off my shoes." And whatever I'm doing, I run to him, take his shoes off. He said, "Can you sing for me? You're gonna be a singer." And I would sing like I was his world.
Yeah.
I was his world. So he definitely gave me all of his business skills.
Well, I think that's the reason why. Listen, when the world looks at your relationship with Gucci, and I do believe in the afterlife,
Yeah.
Ushering the right person for you, right? Especially as a parent. Your father's your guardian angel.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So the fact that he brought somebody that resembles him,
Looks just like
the
him.
day apart from the birthday, obviously different years, and treats you like a woman.
Yeah.
Because growing up with Gucci, being in Atlanta,
Yeah.
party, everybody get wasted.
That's right.
I would have never guessed that this man had a sensitivity when it comes to a woman.
No.
But
he's
I
a
also
different
know that
person.
sometimes it takes the right woman
I agree.
to bring out the sensitivity in a man that the world perceives to be a gangster. Because sometimes for me, I feel like, look, everybody wants a rich, successful man.
Yep.
But one thing you taught me, but are you the type of woman to handle a rich, successful man? Will a rich, successful man look at you and pour into you and treat you like the woman you deserve to be? So talk to me about that, because there's a lot of like attractive gangster rappers, or just rappers in general, or just men in general who are like tough, but they don't treat their woman the way Gucci treats you. And I give Gucci credit for being a nice guy, but being around you guys, I know that it's because you are you.
Yeah.
And you take care of that man.
I do.
Talk to us about that, because everybody wants it, but they ain't willing to put in the work.
I don't think any other woman could have been with Gucci but me. I am very stern. I am very respectful to my man. I'm very submissive, but I also don't take no crap. And Gucci respects me for that. Like, I'm just not a yes woman. Babe, do this. Or if he's doing something wrong, I'm going to call him out on it. What you did wasn't right. You shouldn't speak to her like that, or whatever the situation is. Or I'll say to him, I'm going to take your onions out your meat, baby. Ain't nobody else going to do that. You know what I mean? I treat Gucci so good. Like, I know I said this when he first came out of prison, I would bathe him and whatever. I don't bathe him no more. But I used to bathe him. Now I still cook for him. Only thing Gucci got to do is shower. He don't got to do nothing else. I do everything for that man. But not because I have to do it. I want to. I enjoy taking care of him. I enjoy him just being happy and going to the studio and doing music. I don't want him to worry about the bills, worry about what he got to eat, worry about nothing. That man, all he got to do is bathe child and go do his shows and go to the studio. That is it. The wife takes care of everything else. And I love doing it. And if I don't do it, I would be miserable.
Why do you think you'd be miserable?
Because I want to take care of my man. I don't want nobody else to do it. I want you to pay so-and-so to do this. A chef, I cook for him. I buy his clothes. I do everything. And I want to keep the money at home.
Baby!
I want to keep the money in the bank.
Yes.
I invest. I do great investments. So it's like, the thing is, when you have a man, you want that man to need you, not want you. And Gucci needs me. He can't function without me, and that's what you want in a relationship.
And I saw that firsthand working with you guys. I really did.
Yeah.
I remember on the phone with you, and you said, "Hold on, bitch. This is my husband calling me." And I said, "Well, call me back." And you called me back. "All right, girl, I gotta go grocery shopping." I said, "What do you mean grocery shopping?" You said, "I go grocery shopping."
Yeah, I do everything, but now I do it on Instacart. I don't go to the public no more. But Carlos, I do everything, but I want to.
because a
want
lot
to.
of women feel like this, Keysha. A lot of women feel like, I'll hire the chef, I hire the nanny, I hire the housekeeper. You don't have a nanny.
Nope.
You don't have a chef.
Nope.
You have people clean the house, whatever,
Yeah.
but you really put in the work to take care of your man, and you two are a unit.
Yeah.
What advice would you give these women who say, I look at Keysha and Gucci as couple goals. I want that.
They're going to leave your ass. Because, first of all, you have this man spending all this money. A chef, a nanny, a this, an assistant, a that. It's so much thousands of dollars going out. For me, I want to keep all the money in the bank. And if I can cook, why bother? And I feel like I'm a great cook. The chef ain't going to be able to cook like I can. I mean, if it's Valentine's Day, you want to hire a chef, but every day, a nanny every day. Sometimes you need help with the kids, I get it, but you want to keep that money at home. A stylist, some of them don't have a sense of style, so they need a stylist. You know, I get that. But you want to keep some of the money at home. But you also want to be good at it. Like, he's not going to be okay with it if you're cooking and you can't cook.
Right.
You know, I grew up in Jamaica. I've been cooking from when I was a child. Like, I knew how to cook curry chicken from when I was probably 8. That's just how the culture is. You wash your underwear when you take a bath. I know how to wash clothes. A lot of these girls don't know how to do these things. So that's how I had the upper hand.
And the thing about you too is you do all of that in addition to running a multi-million-dollar business
That is true.
by yourself.
Correct.
You have no investors.
No.
You own 100% of your company.
Tell them, baby.
You own 100% of your
I
companies, plural.
Correct.
You don't have a staff.
No.
You don't have a vice president,
No.
a CFO, and
Don't want one.
Why
Don't
is that,
want
baby?
one.
I'm amazed by that.
Because I feel like I could do it myself. Why do I need to give you 5, 10, 20% of my business for what? Keep it all in-house and save your money, make great investments because some of them can go bad, and just keep making millions of dollars. I don't see the need. Some people panic. You know what I mean? Oh, I have this business. What do you think of this? You don't need them to partner with you. I've had many people reach out to me, hey, I want to partner with you. And I say, no, I don't need a business partner. For what? I have my connects to make my products. That's the biggest thing. I have my fan base. I have my followers. That's the next biggest thing. And you just have to make quality products. For me, I test every product before I launch it. I don't just randomly launch some crap. I use it, I wear it, and I send it back. Oh, this is wrong. Do this over before I launch it. And I spend the money. A lot of people need investors for financial reasons. So that I get, but I didn't need investors for that reason. You know, I had my money saved from me when I first came out and I was doing my shows, my appearances. I saved all that money, and that's how I launched my cosmetic line. And then from my cosmetic line, I saved all that money, and then that's how I launched my fitness line.
And you did that all the while being the original It Girl.
Yeah.
Because do you feel like you get enough credit for being the original It Girl? And when I say the original, listen, we have the Melissa Fords, the Glorias, and all those. And I think the difference with you is you had a look, the mohawk, the bright lipstick.
Yeah.
And you got in and you got out. Do you think people give you the respect for being the originator of that?
No, they don't. But it's cool. Like, at first I was like, damn. But now I'm like, you ain't gotta give me the clout or whatever. I don't care. I know when I first launched my makeup, and I never told anyone this, but that's when Kylie had first got her lips done. And I'm like, man, at that time I had Trina, Tiana Taylor, and Snooki as my endorsers. And I'm like, man, Kylie would be a great person for me. And people are like, Kylie won't do it. And I was like, bitch, I reached out to Kris Jenner. And Kris responded, and she said, Kylie is working on her own makeup line. But I don't make people make me feel like I can't do this or you're too big for me. Like, nobody's too big for me. Because you don't know what I have and what I got going on. So I reached out to Kris, although it didn't work out, but she really did come out with a line after that. But I was the first It Girl that came out with a makeup line before the Kylies or Rihannas or anyone.
Do you feel like you get the same props and respect the Kylie
No, of
and
course
the
not.
Rihanna Fenty. Why is that?
Because I'm not as famous as they are. But that stuff doesn't bother me because I know, not to like toot my own horn, but I own 100% of all my businesses, and the same money they make, I make it too. But I kind of like that I'm not known for that because I can still go to Publix if I needed to, not knowing I'm still wealthy, not rich, wealthy. And I can do those minor things, and now I prefer that. The more money I make, the more I want people to not know I'm rich.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't want you to know that anymore. I've outgrown it. I'm super wealthy. I want to keep it under the radar.
Really?
I do.
Is that the reason why when you look at the multiple businesses you have, the waist eraser, you just came out with a new waist trainer, the
Yeah, the
corset,
contour.
the contour, the cosmetics line, is that the reason why you haven't done things to where, like most people have, the billboards,
I don't want
the
to do it.
you don't want to do any of those things?
I don't want to do Forbes because
You don't?
no, I wanted to, but first of all, they're not going to give me the credit I deserve. They're going to think it's fake because I'm up there with the Kardashians, way up, and I don't want any people on me like, damn, this bitch really rich. I don't want it. I don't want it. I just want to keep it how it is and just live my beautiful life with my kids and my husband and that's it.
When did you come to that realization that, okay, I wanted this at one point.
Yeah.
I wanted the accolades. I wanted the world to know, like, I have, you low key, I'm not gonna count your money or your pockets, but I know you. And I want the world to know this, and I'm gonna tell them how you changed my career. You own 100%.
Yes,
And your overhead is low.
very low.
And by overhead, I mean
Expenses.
the expenses of having a staff.
My business and my home are
Because
low.
of that, you low key have a $1 billion business.
I do.
And you don't talk about that.
And I don't want nobody to be in my business. I don't. I don't. Once I made like $100 million, I was like, this is it for me. And my husband praises me all the time. He's like, man, you are a genius. He praises me all the time. But no one needs to know your business, right?
Yes. Yes.
And the internet, the more money you make, the more they don't like you. I've learned that.
I am learning that now.
Yes, the more they don't like you. If you're just starting out, you look a mess, they love you. But once you start getting rich and wealthy and you look different, speak different, you have the diamonds, they hate you. At one point, there was like, she's so materialistic. And I'm not. I just have nice jewelry, I have nice bags, but I'm not like flaunting it. It's just, I wear my jewelry, right? Everyone does. You're going to wear your Cuban link if that's what you can afford. I'm going to wear a 60-carat ring if that's what I can afford. But they judge you. So because of that, I don't even post my birthday gifts. I don't post Christmas gifts. I don't do any of that anymore. It's just what's personal from my husband and myself, and we just keep it private.
I own my company, and it's funny because when we did the wedding series together, I was partnered with the company.
Yes, and I told you, get out that shit.
Ah!
Get out of it. You can do this alone. You don't need these people. That's what I told you.
You did.
Yeah, you don't.
And I left.
What do you need it for?
I left because you told me to.
Well, what do you need them for?
Because I'm going to tell you why. And this is going to be a real conversation. I was brought up in this business thinking you need the partners to elevate your profile.
It's a scam.
And I will never forget the exact words you said to me. You said, Carlos, I'm here because of you.
Yeah, well, I don't know your partners.
I don't know your partners.
Nope.
And your partners are late with my money.
They late with that check.
You said they late with my money, Carlos. And I remember telling you, like, why you didn't call me? Because Keysha don't play by her money. Keysha was like, I didn't get my check today, so I'm not showing up. And I said, but Keysha, we got work to do. Yeah. You said, you name me one person that works, and on payday, if they don't get their check,
right,
you expect them to clock in. And I said, this woman really understands business. And you said, I love you, and I'm not mad at you.
No.
I'm mad at the people who run accounting.
Yeah.
So until I get my money, Carlos,
I ain't coming
to
to
work. And it was that conversation that changed my career
Good.
trajectory. And you're the reason why I became a full service production
Good.
company, because you are the smartest businesswoman that I know.
Good.
And when I look at what you have built over the years,
By myself.
you've done it by yourself.
You don't need people. It's just a scare tactic of a cushion to have a business partner, but you don't need them unless you need money or funds. But you don't need them.
I want you to address this because everybody has said that when Gucci went away for those 3 years, that he gave you his money and you flipped it.
Yeah.
Can you confirm whether or not that happened, and what is the real story?
It did happen, and at first he was like, "I got some money, I need you to take it." And I said, I don't want your money. He was like, "You got to take it." I said, "I don't want to be responsible. God forbid something happens to it. I don't know." It took me a year to take it. So I finally took it because I'm like, you know what? I need to help him. Because I didn't know if he was going to get 20 years or what the situation was. So I didn't want to be responsible for this guy's money, right? So after a year, I took it, I invested it, saved everything.
How much did he give you?
$2 million.
Okay.
And then we would talk 3-4 times a day. Like, we honestly, prison did our relationship good. We talked 3-4 times a day. We were so close. We worked out on the same schedule. So let's say we worked out 10 to 12. I knew by 1 he shot where he calls, I'm available. So we had a real schedule that kind of helped his time go by. And he was like, "I'm going to marry you when I get home." I was like, "No, you're not. I don't believe you. For real, I don't."
You didn't believe him?
No, I don't. I was like, just show me. But everything he said, he meant. He would write his raps, send them to me. Sometimes he was still angry at the world and who he's going to hurt. And I was like, we're not doing that. Get your mind right and focus. If you want to get out this place, you have to change your way of thinking. You're not coming out to hurt anyone. I said, don't even focus on me. Focus on your career. And then me second. Don't focus on me. Focus on your business, pay your taxes, get everything in order, and I will deal with you after that. And that's because I'm like, I'm not going to play these games. That's what I mean by I'm stern. I'm very like, I'm not going to curse at you and yell. I'm just going to speak to you with intelligence and what's right. And everything I said to him, he did. He did it.
What did you do with that $2 million? Did you invest it in real estate? Did you stock market?
I did multiple things like stock market, CDs, many different things. And he told me, he was like, once I started making all my money, he was like, "You can take $1 million." I said, "No, I don't want $1. I said, "I got it." I said, right now we don't know how much time you're facing, so let's put all your money up. My business is booming. I'm doing appearances. I'll take care of all of it." He's like, "Please take the money." I said, "I don't want it. I'm not touching your money." I put everything away for him. I didn't take $1. And I I know that's one thing that made him trust me so much, because he grew up with trust issues and people constantly stealing from him. So that made him like, man, I really love this girl. I really trust this girl. And I think that's what made him like, I got to marry her,
So he gave you $2 million when he got in. When he got out, how much did he come home to?
6. I gave him back 6.
You flipped $2 million into 6?
I did. I'm still flipping today, baby. I'm still flipping.
Does Gucci still today give you all his money?
Yes.
To invest?
Yes. I do all the finances. He might kill me for saying this, though, because it's a secret. But I do really well. I'm really good with money. And as much as you see I'm flashy with the diamonds and stuff, I'm on a budget.
You give yourself a budget?
I do.
There's a certain amount of month that you allow yourself to spend.
Yeah, and I don't go over it. And there's some months I'd be like, girl, get it together. You're doing too much. And then there's some months, the more money I make, the less I spend.
It's because you like to see the commas added.
I love it. I add them in every week. Every Sunday I add the commas in. Every Sunday.
How often do you check your bank statements?
5 times a day.
Yeah!
You better. I'll be yeah, because you got to catch the scammers and make sure everything's good.
You check your bank statements 5 times a day?
I do.
I'm fucked up.
How often you check yours?
Every 2 days.
No, 5 times a day. As soon as I wake up, during the day, and before I go to bed.
To make sure everything is right.
I do, and I have a wealth banker, and I don't play no games. Like the other day, they were charging like $2 international tax fee. I'm like, girl, what is this? Remove it. It's $2. $2, get it out of here. Yes, because it's an error. You got to catch it, because if not, and I know with wealthy people, when you have so much money and so much transaction coming out, you miss things. And you have to pay attention, because that particular account is busy. It's busy. The kids on there with DoorDash, Instacart, this, that, flights, hotels. It's busy, so you'll miss things. I don't play that.
I am so impressed by that.
Oh, thank you.
No, I really, no. The thing is this. You have so many bags.
Yeah.
Birkins.
I do.
How many do you think you have?
Maybe 30? I have every color. And I'm done buying Birkins. And I'm done buying jewelry. I'm done.
Why?
Don't need any more.
You have, talk to me. Why is that?
I feel like, damn, girl, how much more do you need? At this point, you're just doing too much. I have every color Birkin. I'm wearing white today. I have a white bag. You're wearing green. You have a green bag. What more do you want? I feel like that's what I'm saying. I have changed so much. Like, the richer I get, the calmer and downer I become.
You're really on your white man era.
I call it Kris Jenner. I am fucking Kris Jenner, bitch.
You're Kris Jenner, bitch.
I am the black Kris Jenner. I am done, Carlos. I have enough. And I've changed as far as the way I dress. I'm more calmer with, even though my stuff are expensive, they're more tailored. The names are on it. I'm not with all that anymore. My nails are shorter, the long nails with the diamonds. I'm done.
So when people used to say, oh my gosh, Keysha looks like a superhero.
Yeah, that's over with.
That's over with.
That was the Keysha Dior days with the colored lipsticks. And honestly, it was my brand.
Yeah.
I don't regret it. I made millions of dollars off the superhero, the mohawk, and the colored lipsticks. That's who I was. And I'm still that girl, but that was a niche. Mm-hmm. No one's wearing colored lipsticks anymore. But I'm here to snatch y'all waist and get y'all whole body together. Because I'm an example of my business. I work out 6 times a day. You know, I am that girl. Like, I would never sell you something or what I don't represent.
Yeah.
I love the gym. I love to train my waist. I love to eat healthy. You know,
the detox tea
everything
is a huge hit.
I do that every day. If my stomach is big enough, it's full of food, bitch, it's detoxing. It's not a good thing, Carlos, but it's the truth. I don't like to have a big stomach and filled up with food, and you know that neuritis feeling? I don't want it. It gotta go. Like today, I ate nothing yet. Nothing, because I have an interview, I have to work.
Yeah.
So my stomach needs to stay flat, so I will eat afterwards.
You do not play.
Disciplined.
Talk to me about what it's like being a mother, because that is one job you do keep super private.
Yes.
Is that intentional, because you know this world really does attack children online, and by you being private, you really don't show a lot of your family life.
It's very intentional, and I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm a great mom. A great mom. My children are smart, they're blessed, they're well mannered, and they understand what's happening. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't change my decisions from keeping my kids private. Not because you're gonna bully me. Oh, your kids are in Jamaica, your kids are this. You can bully me all you want, bitch. You ain't gonna see their ass unless I wanna show them to you. You know, now Dior is doing music. She's open to the world now. So now Gucci and I are open to sharing her with you guys, but on our own terms.
Yeah.
There are no kids in Jamaica. That was all fake. It was all fake. But you know, that's been going on since 2017. It's time to like kill it. I'm over it. Like, let it go. It's all lies, and it's just kind of to tear me down. But it didn't work. It didn't work, and it's not gonna work.
Do you feel like when it comes to you and Gucci, You're very smart with your money. We live in a world right now where everybody is stunting for the gram. There's so many people in the hip hop community and all the communities with the private jets, the private planes. Is that something that you want, you have, you're not into that?
No. I do fly private sometimes, but honestly, I don't like it. The planes are too small, and even if you get a big jumbo jet, it's still not equate to a big Delta jet or whatever, right? So my husband and I'm like, I'm spending $100,000 on a flight that I'm not comfortable in. It's too much turbulence. I don't like the turbulence. If I can't buy a big cargo jet like Drake and fix it up, I don't want it. And I wish the hip hop community, the influencers, would stop spending their money on jets because you can't afford this.
How much is it to charter a private jet?
From Florida, from Miami to Vegas, it's like $80,000 for a big jet.
80 grand?
80,000, yeah. And from Florida to Atlanta, it's like 30,000 on a round trip. It's expensive, and I don't know why they're doing this. It's like you're keeping up with the Joneses, but you're going broke. Do not go broke for Instagram. Pay your taxes, because they're not paying their taxes. Pay your bills, and leave the jets alone. And the thing is, once you start flying private, it's hard to go back. But you can fly first class.
First class is cute for a little $2,000, $3,000.
I love a first class.
I love a first class.
Me too. And those big jets that go all over that have all the food, it's so nice. They just feel like they're above themselves, and y'all gotta let that shit go for real.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. I think the problem is everybody's trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
And listen, a lot of people are trying to keep up with the Davises.
Yeah.
Too.
I agree.
But when it comes to like the fact that you own everything, and again, it's something that I wish more people would talk about. Listen, I know you don't care, but I care. I do feel like, and I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this, but I'm honest. I feel like a lot of people have copied you.
They have. You're not gonna get in trouble. It's the truth. And they don't give me credit. But I've been told, a lot of them tell me, you're on my mood board. Which, honestly, if they would say it to me, I'm cool with it because it feels good. But if you're gonna copy me and don't like me, then that's a problem.
Do you feel like there's a lot of women out there that follow the KEYSHIA KAOIR blueprint?
1,000%, yes.
But they refuse to give you the credit for it.
I absolutely, but they don't have to.
Do you see
They
it?
don't. I see it. They don't owe me anything, but I see it and I laugh. I see it and I laugh. I'm like, okay, bitch. I'll text Eric. I'm like, the KEYSHIA KAOIR hairstyle, the KEYSHIA KAOIR lips, the KEYSHIA KAOIR body. I'm the surgeon's photo. I am. I've been told that many times. I've even been places like, girl, you know, we got your photo in here.
Shut up!
Yes.
So women bring KEYSHIA KAOIR photo when they're on the operating table.
Correct, yes. But it's cool. It's flattering for me. I'm not, I bring it too. You know what I'm saying? The bitch look that good.
Because people will say stupid things like, she got her rib removed. The same thing they said about Janet Jackson.
Stupidness. Ribs, baby. Rib me.
I feel it. I can feel it.
They just make up stuff. Don't, like, you have ribs removed, then you have kids. Like, it's so stupid. Then after I have the kids, it's like you just had surgery. How you have surgery? You just had a baby.
And not only does
They
a
won't
baby...
give it to me. I work out so hard. My trainer even said to me, do you get the credit you deserve? And I'm like, no, I work out like a dog.
I've seen that.
A dog. Can't even breathe. But I love the gym. I'm a gym fanatic. If I don't go to the gym, I feel cuckoo.
Yeah.
I love the gym. I love to work out. I'm into my body. I'm into myself. I'm into my beauty. Like, that's who I am.
Who is KEYSHIA KAOIR's business idols?
I don't have an idol.
No.
I don't, because I honestly don't think no one has done what I've done. I don't think so. Seriously. Like from the ground up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
With no help, no experience, no college degree. I just kind of winged it and did a great job at it. And learned everything from my mistakes, like tax time, bitch, you need extra products. When I first started, I didn't want to spend all that money buying products. Now I spend millions to buy products. And don't even sweat it, because You have to, or you're gonna be sold out. You wanna always have products in stock. So I spend the money and keep them in my warehouse.
Do you want to do like a book,
I would love to.
a TED talk, a seminar, something to like, because you are so smart, and I feel like there's so many gems that you could teach the world, not just women. Honestly, as a man, I've learned so much from you. Do you want to do stuff like that?
I would love to. I would love to do a book. I would love to do a seminar. I would love to do it all. Like I'm not selfish with keeping my success, privately. I would love to. I wanted to do a seminar, but things it didn't work out. But I would love to.
When it's all said and done, what do you want KEYSHIA KAOIR to be remembered for?
I want them to remember me as that little girl that came from Jamaica, came to America, became so wealthy, have a great husband, great family. I don't procrastinate. Whatever I want to do, I just do it. It's always better to do a business and fail than to not try. So those are the rules I live by.
And what do you have coming up? Because you always launch something. I'm always on your page like, what is this woman about to do next?
So, I just launched inflammation tea. I have the teas that make you poop and lose weight, but then I wanted to do something more healthy. So I launched an inflammation tea. If you have arthritis, you're swollen, high blood pressure, you're just inflamed, you're sick, boom, I got something for you.
But how do you get the ingredients and the herbs for all that? Like, you do your research for that?
I do. I'm like, my mom calls me the Google doctor. I'm like, Dr. Davis, honey, I do everything, Carlos. I really do. I sit there, I research, I Google, I call my doctors. I'm like, hey, does this work? I test things. I do it for real. I don't just launch some bullshit. Like the inflammation tea has ginger, and when I was testing it, I'm like, it doesn't have enough ginger. I need to taste it. I need to smell it. Put more ginger. So I'm really, really hands-on myself. And it doesn't matter what you think of the product, it's what I think and how I feel about it.
You don't go out a lot.
No.
Are you a homebody? Or do you, like, what is the day in the life like for you?
So it depends. If it's a day where it's during the week, I get up at 6:30. I get the kids ready for school. I do. Get them ready, they eat, they shower, ready. Dad feeds Ice, I feeds Iceland. They go to school and we get ready, we go to the gym. We get home from the gym at noon, we have lunch. The kids picked up 2:30 and that's the house gets crazy after that, and that's our regular day. But on days where we have concerts or events, it's different. My mom comes over, it takes care of the kids, we go do our shows. After the show, we get on an airplane and come right back home. We don't stay in the city. We come home. I feel like our bed is more comfortable than the hotels. Our house is nicer, so we don't want to be out lollygagging. We just work and come home. And what's crazy for our marriage is we both feel the same way about everything. Like, he doesn't want to be out, and neither do I. I want to be home. I think that we go out so much doing shows that we don't want to be at a party. We don't go to nightclubs. If we are not booked, we're not in your club, honey. We don't even do clubs. We do concerts. We don't do it.
What do you think is the biggest misconception about you and Gucci?
People think we're materialistic and it's all about cars and jewelry, and it's just not that. We're like a real couple. A lot of Instagram couples, I call them Instagram couples because it's for the gram. Our relationship is much more beyond that. We have a great marriage and a real marriage. None of it is about Instagram. Like, sometimes we don't even want to post, especially him. We don't want to post anything. I'm like, you need to post something. But we're there now where we don't care about Instagram. We just care about each other and our children, and that's it.
And one thing that I've also noticed too with the two of you, you guys definitely have mastered the art of not telling the world.
Ignore. 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 We don't care what you think, what your thoughts are, and we don't owe you an explanation. We don't want who are you? I look at you're a couch potato. I don't know you. You're sitting on somebody's couch writing us, talking shit about us. Why would we respond to you? So we both feel the same way. We don't care. We don't care.
feel like your husband gets the respect he deserves in terms of being a
No.
trap king? And
Gucci's been in the game for over 20 years. He finds artists. Now, with 1017, a lot of our artists went to jail. Some have passed. They blame him for it. How? These people are on drugs. We purposely sign troubled kids to give them a way out. And, you know, they overdose, they commit crimes, and they go to prison. Now Gucci gets the blame. So now it's like, do I keep signing these people for you guys to talk shit about my record label when I'm trying to sign the kids in the hood that's less fortunate? So it kind of backfired on him, you know? But Gucci's a great A&R, so we'll just keep pushing.
I didn't even think about that because there was, like you said, this, and I remember you commented, and you don't have a comment.
Right.
And I know you only comment when it's the
like y'all gonna leave my husband alone.
Yeah.
Oh, this one died. He didn't pay for the funeral. Of course we did, but we didn't post that we did. You know, it's just unfortunate, and I wish they wouldn't go out and do drugs. But Gucci's not their dad. You know, like, hey, don't. Which he did talk to them and say, you guys gotta focus on your music and stop getting high. But then they be looking at him like, nigga, you used to do the same shit. You know, but I always tell them, you're not their parents. It's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
You know?
A lot of these artists come into the game and they think it's cool to like have multiple women.
Yeah.
And what I love about Gucci is this. I've watched tons of his interviews. We did the wedding special together. Yeah. This man gives you so much credit.
He loves his wife.
In terms of who he has become today.
Yes, he's proud.
And when you have some of these troubled artists, and listen, everybody has to take responsibility for themselves.
Exactly.
However, you show me a successful man, I'll show you a good woman right next to him. Not behind him, right next to him. I always say this, you know, me being single now, I have said this publicly. I want my man to be KEYSHIA KAOIR, Savannah James, or Marjorie Harvey.
Yeah.
Because what Steve Harvey, LeBron James, and Gucci has said is, I am nothing without that woman.
I agree.
I am nothing without that woman.
You need your wife. You need your partner. You need them because men are different from women. They can't focus on everything. I can have my business, Gucci business, the kids, the bills, or events, everything together and still keep it. And do you know what's weird about me? If I don't have all those things, I can't even function. I need it.
Yeah.
I need it. I think while I'm sleeping. I saw something on Instagram that said Capricorns think while they're sleeping, and I sent it to my hairstylist. I'm like, shit, this is me. Do you know? I'm like, I didn't know this was a thing. I think while I'm asleep. I don't know. Do you do that?
The thing is this. One thing I've learned working with you is you also write notes.
I do.
Every day. You have goals.
I do.
And you don't go to bed until everything is checked off the list.
Yes.
And I think, no, I'm telling you all the truth. I remember all this. I look up to her.
Oh my God.
And I started doing that myself.
And it works.
It works. It works.
Yes.
It works. So the thing with you is you like the chaos of running a business.
And I like challenges. I love it. I can't just go home and have nothing to think about. I need something to think about.
I do want to ask you this. Do you like being famous?
I do, but not to the level of a Beyonce. That's too much.
You don't want to be mobbed.
No, that's too crazy because even Gucci, like, of course he's way more famous than me, but he wants to go to the grocery store. He wants to get out the house without a security. He goes crazy. While I can do that, I can just put on a mask and act weird. But he can't do that, and it bothers him, and I don't want to be that girl.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to, like, because the beauty of this conversation is the maturity of the evolution of KEYSHIA KAOIR. Davis. Okay? The evolution of KEYSHIA KAOIR Davis.
Yes.
What do you say to the people who want the fame? They want the notoriety. They want all of the things. You still have it, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, you have all the things now. But what I get from you now is you've had it, and you're like, it's not even worth it.
Yeah. For me, you have to be humble. You have to respect people. You cannot treat your maids like garbage. versus how you treat a Beyonce, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I say that because when I won't call any names, but when I first came into the industry, I was belittled sometimes. Like, oh, you have a Chanel bag? That's from last year. And those same people who said that to me, I'm more wealthier than them today. And I look at that all the time. Like, you cannot disrespect people on their come up because you don't know where you're going to be. You know, so and my husband tells me that all the time, you're so wealthy and you're so real and so humble and you just act normal all the time. I have not changed. I will go to Jamaica and go down the lane and sit on the wood and eat chicken with my family, but because I love that. And I prefer that than to go to Dubai or Vegas and be in the 5-star hotels. I want to go down the lane in the board house and just have fun. You know, that's what really matters to me. As long as we're healthy, the kids are good, my husband is good, my entire family is good, and we're not sick, and you still have money because you need money,
Yeah,
right?
of course, yeah.
And you have God.
Yes.
You have to be grateful for what you have. You have to be humble. You have to be thankful. You can't just think you're superior and you're above the law. Just live and be respectful to others. That's just how I do it.
Do you take care of your entire family?
I do.
All of them?
Everyone.
And back home in Jamaica,
I
like,
do.
you send money monthly?
No, well, I have an aunt that's blind. I send money monthly for her to pay her nurses and stuff. But all my other families, I just do what they need. I build houses, I buy them cars. But I'm also super strict where you're not going to take advantage of me. I have a rule where everyone gets a chance with me, meaning you have that one lifeline where you might need a house, a car, pay your bills. I'm going to do it. But if you keep bothering me, I put you on pause. Because they will take advantage of you.
No, that's smart.
But everybody gets a chance. Everyone gets a chance.
And if they mess up, you're done.
Yeah, I'll start a business, and if that business didn't work, you do not get a second business.
You will start a business for them?
Yeah, but they don't get a second one. You know, like Jamaica, they could cook.
Yeah.
They could sell fruits, whatever. I'll start businesses, but if that business don't work out, you're done. I don't do multiple of anything. That's my rule in my heart. It's not something I say to them. When they call back, oh, I didn't work out. I'm so sorry, I can't. But they're very spoiled. And for me, when I started making my first money, it used to bother me. Like, I'm guilty of being rich. Carlos, it started affecting me. And I felt like I needed to share it, and because I don't want to feel like I'm not doing what's right or what God has blessed me with. So it affected my nerves, and then like I would want to donate to charity, but then I said, you know what? Jamaica is my charity. So now it doesn't bother me anymore because I'm doing what's right. It's going to my family. I know where it's going. I'm in control of it. So that's my charity.
You will forever be the #1 it girl.
Thank you.
Is there anybody that's out right now that you look at and you say, now that bitch got next?
No, because some of them I don't like their attitudes. So I won't give them the credit. I see some of them, they're rude, they're disrespectful, they're not humble. So no, I watch from afar though. I watch from afar. I want them all to be successful. And I watch them like, hey, you have a business, what are you doing? Because they come in the game, they're gorgeous, they're doing this, but then they fall.
Yeah.
That's where I'm different. I came in the game 2009. I made my first $1 million in 6 months. Every money that I've made from my appearances, I still have. Every cash. Gucci's so impressed by that, I still have it, never used it. So you just have to know what you're doing, be smart about it. Don't butt yourself out with niggas dating. Oh, I could date him because he's rich. That man's money is not yours, baby. It's not yours.
That man's money is not yours.
It's not yours. You can be with a nigga that's making all this money, but that money isn't yours. You need your own coins, your own identity, and that's how I've learned. I have to be independent. And you'll keep a man longer that way, because no man wants to keep taking care of you. You can't do nothing for him. Like, he buy you all this for your birthday. What you gonna give him? What you gonna give him? A fucking teddy bear or some flowers. He want diamonds too. I know my husband do.
Yes.
You know, so you got to be independent, make your own coins, and be successful as a woman.
Listen, one thing I'll say is I'm so grateful and thankful for you coming on this podcast. I
don't even do these things.
I know you don't, and it's funny because you have given me so much compliments.
Yes.
You'll text me.
I'm gonna tell you.
No, you'll text me. You'll say, you know, you're doing good.
Fix this.
Or fix it. Right. You told me, I'm trying to find your YouTube.
And I can't find it.
And I said, go here. You said, this is too complicated. Make it easier.
Yeah.
And change that. And I said, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I couldn't find it.
You can find it. No, you text me. I'm in Hawaii on New Year's Eve or whatever, like the New Year, and you said I can't find it. Change that.
Yeah.
Make it more accessible.
Yeah, because I don't need to search for your stuff.
I know.
I'm like on your page, clicking, I can't find your show. Where is your show? You want me to Google it? I can't find it. Carlos, I need a link on your bio. Okay?
So no, I want to say that, and listen, I can go on and on about how you have personally and professionally impacted my life.
Good.
And I know you don't get a lot of compliments and praise, but it would be remiss of me not to use this platform to tell the world you have changed my life.
Okay, Kingdom Reign. You still Kingdom Reign?
Yes, I am!
Kingdom Reign.
So,
I know that.
No, I want to thank you for that.
You're
I've
welcome.
learned so much from you.
Thank you.
I really have. And it goes to show you that you can learn so much from people who don't have to be on the cover of Forbes and all that.
No, and I don't want to be up there.
And although, look, I think you should, but I appreciate the fact that you're
the
like...
ones that are on the cover of Forbes ain't giving you no talk, because they feel like they above.
But no, but I think you're everything.
I appreciate you, Carlos. Kingdom Reign.
Thank you, baby.
Thanks
I
for
love
having
you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
KEYSHIA Kaoiir Davis.